welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from my title, we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial using the Modern Renaissance palette. And the reason I just put aloe vera on my face is because it's super dry and it's acting crazy thanks to Mother Nature. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows first, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow Palette in medium to dark. There's also a light to medium one, but I like this one because it works better with my eyebrow color, as you can see. I have been using this palette for about maybe a year now, I want to say. I don't know. It's bomb.com. It works. I love it. It's blendable. It has everything in it from the eyebrow highlight to also the concealer that I'm going to be using in a minute. And I just love the way everything just blends and makes everything look really nice. I get so many compliments on it, so that's kind of why I'm afraid to switch it up. Okay, so now let's get to the concealer. So I'm going to be putting this underneath my brow, and then I'm going to put it on top of my brow. It might look a little weird because I know everybody does their eyebrows different, but I like to do this and then I'll go over it sometimes with a Q-tip or sometimes with a brush and just blend it in. And it kind of just gives my eyebrow that curved out shape that I like instead of, I don't know, just working double time, I guess. I'm not perfect at eyebrows. Nobody really is, and this is just the way I like to do it. I found it easier, and I found out that it does make everything look a whole lot nicer. But I am always open to new suggestions, so if you want, you can leave me a comment on a link or anything that you like to do, or maybe something I can try that's different. I don't know. In the meantime, I'll stick to this. But see, it just like blends really nice, and it just makes everything look really nice. I'm using that word a lot. Anyways, I'm going in with the Essence Eyebrow and Lash Gel. I use this to make my eyebrows stick. Watch this. Boom. Movie magic. See? I just did my eyebrow. I didn't have to do anything. Okay, so now to my actual face. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Cover All Primer, and it works for the moment. I'm actually looking for something else just because I feel like I buy this all the time because it dries out too fast. So, yeah, anybody? I'm looking. So now I'm going to be using the new NYX Total Drop, I think it's foundation, something foundation. I don't know. I found it on Ulta.com. But I've tried this. I liked it so far. I've used it a few times after this video, and it just blends in really nice. And I'm also using the e.l.f., I think it's the face / powder brush. It's actually a really good dupe for the Morphe brush, and it's half the price. So anybody, if you're looking, there you go. Okay, so now I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer. I think this is in WCW, I think it's 01 or 02. It's one of the two lightest shades. It's not like the pale white one. As you can tell, it's like a banana looking color. But yes, I'm going to put that underneath my eyes and then in between my eyebrows, my nose, and my chin area. And that's to highlight the face to make everything look a little bit brighter, but not too bright. I mean, come on, I'm not going to be too crazy here. But yes, I'm just going to slap this on, and then I'm going to go over it with my little beauty blender, and then I'm just going to mix everything in and just make it look really smooth, really nice, and like everything's all blended together. And just to FYI, for any of you who have not used one of these blenders before, you want to make sure that you just dab everything on. You don't want to slide it across your face or like tug at it because it does leave marks and streaks and it just doesn't look very good. So you just have to keep using the dab method. That sounds weird to say dab. But anywho, that's what you're doing the whole time basically. And it doesn't really, I don't want to say it absorbs too much makeup because it really doesn't, at least from my opinion. It just makes everything really nice. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the NYX finishing powder, and I'm going to use this. I don't want to say like I'm contouring the whole time because I'm really trying not to / baking. I'll just say I'm using it for baking. So I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to put it underneath my cheekbone because I'm going to bronze with this Wonder Woman bronzer that I found at Walgreens, which I love, and I'm so bummed because I should have bought two and I only bought one, and it's almost gone. Anywho. So that's what I'm using to bronze. Nothing like super expensive or whatever. It was, I think, like maybe $3, $4, $5, $6, somewhere around there. It was under $7. But yes, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna go back in a little bit of baking and just curve out my cheekbone line to make everything look nice. Again, why the heck am I using so many NYX products? That was not on purpose, I swear. I look funky, huh? My kids always say I look like a ghost. Anywho, so I'm going to do this. I actually used some of my Ben Nye translucent powder to mix with this one just to make it a little bit whiter because my face is like awkwardly two-tone. See, there goes the two different ones that I used for the bottom of my line area. And then I'm going to go back in with the bronze, and I'm just going to do like my jawline and then my forehead. And that's to make it look like a self-tan, not too tan, but just like a decent color so everything just blends in and looks really nice. So obviously the key to makeup is just blending. Like you just want everything to look so nice and just, I don't want to say perfect because nothing comes out perfect, but super smooth. So you just keep blending and blending and blending. And like Jaclyn Hill says, you're going to blend until your freaking hands fall off. Okay, so next I'm going to contour my nose with the same brush that I used to bronze. I'm just going to pinch it and carve out 2 little lines. Then I'm going to go in with the same NYX concealer. I'm going to put it on my eyelids just to prime them for eyeshadow. I don't really like to use regular eyeshadow primer. I just use the same concealer. I don't know. I just like to use some of the same stuff that I already have. Sometimes I like change, sometimes I don't, but whatever. It works. Whenever works for you, just keep doing it. Okay, so now it's time to finally go into the palette. I'm going to be using my Morphe M433, which is my crease / blending brush, and I'm going to use that color Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to put it all in my crease line, just going back and forth, sweeping it up and then down a little bit, and just keeping it kind of right there because obviously you're going to mix other colors, like this Real Guard color. It's like a light orangish, not too orange color, I would say. It's just a little brighter than the first color that I put on. And like I said before, you just have to keep blending everything and it just makes everything kind of come together in the end. Okay, so now I'm going to be picking up this red color. It's like a red brick-ish color, I would say. But I'm going to do the exact same thing, just put it in my crease. But this shade, I'm going to keep it really low. And I'm going to be using the brush that came with the palette just to blend everything together. And whenever you use like kind of the same colors, you want to level them out. That way you can see them all, but you want to blend them in so it looks really nice. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with the Primavera shade. I'm going to put that on my brush and then I'm going to spray it with the e.l.f. Finishing spray. And that kind of just gives the color, like these frosty colors and shimmers. It makes everything pop and look a little bit more shiny and just really nice and pretty. Instead of just like a matte color, it actually makes the shimmer shades pop. Like, I don't know, it doesn't look very good on camera. It looks better in person, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so next I'm going to use this, I believe it's Cypress Umber. It's a brownish shade, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner and a little bit in the crease line as well. I don't know, I was just thinking maybe like a darker outer corner. I don't know, sometimes it's hard when you're doing stuff like on cue that you've never really done before. So I just trying to make it look nice, and I don't know, I like to add my browns in there. I like my browns. But yes, so I put that on the outer corner and I moved it towards the crease a little bit. And obviously I'm going to get to the point where I'm just blending everything in. And I'm going to go back in with that Primavera shade and add it. There you go. And I'm going to add it a little bit more of that shimmer. Because once you go blending, everything kind of disappears a little bit. So I keep going back and forth with blending and then making everything pop. And it's just, it's a process. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with that reddish color again, and I'm going to use a really small smudge brush. I'm just going to put that on the waterline area just to kind of add a pop of red. I don't know, I like to switch up my colors and add bright colors sometimes or dark colors just to make everything look really pretty and different because, I mean, come on, everybody's used to the regular smoky eye. So now I'm going to use that same orange color and make it look red, orangish-ish. I don't know how to describe this stuff. I mean, it's whatever. I just blend and try to make everything look nice. Okay, so since I love my highlights, I'm going to go in with this pretty frosty shimmerish shade. And I'm going to put that in my tear duct area just to give everything like a highlight and a pop in the middle-ish. I don't know. Like I said, I just like everything to just have its own kind of look. Like I always want something different on the lid and on the waterline and in the outer corner, inner corner. I don't know, I just like everything different. So I'm just going to add this color. Obviously I sprayed it and I'm just going to smudge everything all together. And now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. And this is the NYX Vinyl Liquid Eyeliner. They also have a matte one if you're into matte colors. I switch back and forth between the matte and the shiny one. But this is the one that I had on me at the time. And I just love these eyeliners. They are just, I don't know, they're to die for. I used to use the e.l.f. eyeliner, the liquid one. But then I found these and they're addicting. And I just love them so much. I can't stop talking about them. But I know if you go to Ulta, they always have them buy one, get one half off or buy one, get one free. I like when I bought this one. So as you can tell, my eyeliner is what takes the longest for me between that and my brows because I'm somewhat of a perfectionist when it comes to those two things. Ugh, I wish I wasn't because it takes so much time. But anywho, onto the glitter. I decided to use this Wonder Woman glitter and I freaking love this. Once again, I wish I would have bought two, but I only bought one. Ugh, I'm so bummed. But anyways, I'm going to put this underneath my eyelashes on my waterline area. Like I said, I like things different. So I just decided to add a little pop. So now I'm going to go in with my new Maybelline mascara, and I'm going to do the top lashes and prep them for false eyelashes. And then I'm going to do my bottom. Why do I look so weird? My eyes look bulgy. Anywho, if you see me blinking so much, I swear to God, I don't have like a weird kind of dysfunctional thing going on. I just feel like whenever I blink when I add mascara, I don't know, I feel like it just applies it more better or easier. I don't know. My face is weird. I need to fix my face. Clearly I can't do that. So yeah, yes, check yourself out, girl. Do it. Do it. See? And then I go in there with some black eyeliner. I think this is Jordana. I got it at Walgreens for like $1.99. Seriously, the best, cheapest eyeliner pencil if you're looking for like the tear duct or the waterline area. Perfect. I swear it doesn't smudge like the Marc Jacobs one. Don't get Marc Jacobs. That shit smudges like no other. If you see my lighting going in and out, it's because I'm doing this like midday on a Sunday afternoon in front of my window when I really need to stop being a cheap ass and just buy a freaking ring light so I do not have this problem. Anywho, so now I'm going to go on to just removing all that bakage that I did with just like a regular powder brush. There's nothing on it. It's like a empty one. So I'm just going to add that on there and just clean everything up, make everything look nice, and get ready for blush, I believe. So I'm just going to add a little bit more bronzer. I think I just put like a very teeny tiny bit, and I'm just like rubbing it all out to kind of blend it and make it look even. So now I'm going in with the blush, which is also the Morphe palette 9B. I'm on my favorite one. I wish I made them in singles. So I just mixed two different ones to kind of give it the similar look. And I'm going to be using the Morphe E4 Elite blush brush. Say that 3 times fast. Anywho, so I'm just going to put that on, and then I'm going to rub it all in, blend it all together with that, and then make it blend with the bronze, because I don't like it just to be solid-ish. And yes, my dumb self forgot to put powder on earlier, so I'm adding it in late, which is no biggie because I'm just going over everything where I would usually put it, so it's not really messing up much. It's just adding it late. But people make mistakes. This is real life. It's going to happen. Okay, so now I'm going in with one of my favorite highlighters. It's also a Morphe eyeshadow, but I went to the Morphe store one year and this chick had it on her face and I freaking loved it. Turns out it was an eyeshadow, not an actual highlighter, but a lot of people do use it for a highlighter. It's called Made of Gold, and it's one of the bigger eyeshadow palettes, so that's why, like I said, it looks like a highlighter-ish. So now I'm going to be using the new Nicole eyelashes, which I freaking love. I actually bought 4 boxes because they're just beautiful. I love them. Like, she has the natural ones, which are the ones I'm wearing today, and then she has the nighttime ones, and they're just more fierce looking. And yes, please do not use tweezers when applying these. I am kind of slow and I do everything my way. I just don't want you to get hurt if you're not used to doing it with tweezers. Please just use like the regular eyelash tweezers that come with the eyelashes most of the time, because you will poke your eye. One time I did get scared because of my stupid dog, and I did shake myself, and it was not pretty, and it hurt really bad. So now it is time to curl these bad boys. Sometimes they will stick to the eyelash curler, so you have to be careful that they don't come off. That's why it's best to curl them before and not after, but yes, I look good regardless. Ha 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 ha. So next, I'm going to be doing my lips. I decided to go with a dark lip because my eyes were a little bit brownish reddish, and I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede, and I believe this is Cherry Skies. I like it because it's like a dark red. I love my reds for my lips. I'm always either a red or super pink nude glossy person, but this color was just perfect.
Well, everyone, this is my final look. I hope you like it. I don't know what to call it yet, but please like, subscribe, and follow. I am on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. 4 of them. Please share, like, dislike. I don't care if you dislike it or not. Just leave your opinion. I'm open to opinions. But yes, if you want to see more, please leave me a comment on what you would like to see. Thank you for watching.